everybody, how's it going? I just thought I'd do a quick little video today, and as you can hear in the background, we need to fix up our fire alarm, but we can't reach it. It's pretty high up. We've got vaulted ceilings. We need a pretty big ladder. We just don't have anything like that right now. So it's just gonna beep and beep and beep, and we're gonna be in danger because we won't have a fire alarm that's working because the batteries are going dead. Anyway, today I came to show you my very first HDTV. The very first HDTV I ever got, and tell you a little story about it and the crap I had to deal with this TV. So, hope you enjoy. Alright, so here's the back of my very first HDTV. It is the, I don't know if you can read, I think it's kind of blurry and it hasn't like readjusted yet. It's the Viewsonic N3251w. It is a 32-inch 720p HDTV capable of 1080i. Now, you might be wondering, why did I get something like this? Well, first of all, let me kind of show you the dimensions here and what it's got. As you can probably see, it's got what it calls DTV, and it's got cable jack, S-video, AVI, so it's got the composite and the component, and back then those are like the major ones, but it's also got an HDMI port. I can't remember exactly where it is. Actually, I do remember. The HDMI port is, let's see. I don't want to push it forward because it's going to freaking break if I do. But the HDMI port, for whatever reason, is, I'll show you. Hi! The HDMI port is somewhere under here. I can't remember where, but you might be able to see it. You probably won't because it's probably too dark. Yeah, you probably weren't able to actually see that there, because it's on the underside of the TV. It's in a really weird position. This is one of the earlier models of Viewsonic HDTV. As I'll show you here, this is just how thin it was. Look at that. This, back in the day, was thin. It's filling up your entire screen. I figured let's stop with the shaky cam for a second so I can just tell you a little story while I'm squeezing in here in the frame. This bad boy, and it was bad, and by bad I don't mean good, was my very first HDTV. Got a little button there. And I got it, I believe, in 2007, at the end of 2007, off of Newegg.com, and I paid $730 for it. My, how times have changed, eh? It's been like 5 or 6 years since I got this, and price, I mean, you wouldn't dream of paying $700 for this TV nowadays. It's a 32-inch 1080i at most HDTV with one HDMI port, and I believe it's something like 5,000 to 1 ratio or something like that. Point being, you could find something like this on the open market today for maybe $100, $150 or less. Less. Definitely less. And it really was not good. Despite being an LCD, not plasma, it got tremendously bad burn-in on the screen. All up around here, and in here, and here, down here. There was burn-in pretty much everywhere on this TV. It was just horrible. But particularly bad in the upper corners. I don't know why. I don't know what happened there, but yes. I was very disappointed with that, but I just kind of had to deal with it because I couldn't afford to do anything about it at the time. at the time, an HDTV like this cost $730. I didn't have any money to deal. I barely had enough money to buy the damn thing. Didn't have any money to deal with anything else going on with it. So when the time came that this thing crapped out on me entirely, I opted to just buy a new HDTV because it was literally cheaper than fixing this one. Um, Not only was there horrible screen burn-in, which I don't know how much it would cost to repair, the power supply went out, and apparently the power supply on this unit and in Viewsonic TVs from the time is notorious for being extremely cheap and extremely crappy. So it would literally last you about 6 months and then die. That was about the standard time for the power supply, and it's not like it's a power supply that you can just easily take out and put a new one in. No, the power supply is internal. You would have to take the damn TV apart and get the power supply out and add the power supply yourself. And yeah, as you can imagine, pain in the ass. I didn't even bother with it. I just said screw it. So yeah, that's why I will never be buying another ViewSonic TV as long as I live. Because despite it being a good, well, I wouldn't even say it was a good first HDTV. Just despite it being my first HDTV, it wasn't what I was expecting. I thought ViewSonic was a decent enough brand that it wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't suck horribly. I was wrong. I was horribly wrong. So this is sitting here waiting to be taken to Goodwill, basically. And I've just been too lazy to go and take it there. So I don't even know if they'd take it because there are several problems with it, and it's an outdated technology. But I mean, they have far more outdated technology than this at Goodwill. The main problem is that it doesn't work and it would take a lot of repairs. But I don't know if that matters to them because, hey, wouldn't they like to have an HDTV in their midst? I don't know. They probably don't care. They just want something that actually works because they can't sell something that doesn't. But hopefully they'll allow me to give this away because I really don't want to be lugging this around forever. Give some perspective. This LCD from 2007 weighs about 30, maybe 40 pounds. LED TVs about this size nowadays, maybe like 20 pounds, if that. Yeah, this is the clunker from the early days. We'll put it that way. Um, Funny story about this. When I got it, I was so high on seeing HD TV and everything, getting everything in HD, seeing all my movies in HD, that I was one of those idiots that did not understand the technology. So I bought the TV thinking I could hook in the freaking composite cables and get an HD signal. Luckily, I wasn't stupid enough to go and complain about it to somebody else or call tech support and complain to them or anything. I just looked it up online and realized, oh, I need different cables and a different DVD player. Okay, so I did that. Eventually, I picked up a PS3, and I've been watching Blu-rays on my HD TVs ever since. But yeah, watching a Blu-ray on this was not that much fun because by the time I got the PS3, it already had a screen burn-in. Yeah, this was just not a great experience for me. It was nice to see HD for the first time, be like, wow! To be able to experience an HD TV that early in the game. I mean, I know a lot of people got to experience it in the early 2000s, and they're like, well, what's the big deal about experiencing it in 2007? Okay, I've been fortunate in my life, but I've not been so fortunate that we could always afford the greater things in life. So when I got together, scrounged up enough money to be able to buy this dinky little thing here, I was ecstatic. In 2007, I was ecstatic. Sadly, it turned out to be a bad investment, but what are you going to do? I went from here, I got a Vizio. The Vizio still works. It has a few issues from time to time, and there does seem to be some light burning around the edges, all four corners and everything, but it's still serviceable. That being said, I am still looking to get a new HDTV soon when I can compile up enough money for it. And when that happens, you will be one of the first to know. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Peace.